Because fear in the demonic realm is faith. So if you are afraid of something, that's one thing I deal with in counseling session is like, fear gots to go. I don't deal with fear because God don't deal with fear. Jesus said, hey, I did not give you a spirit of fear. I give you a spirit of power, love, sound mind. So that means if God is saying I didn't give you a spirit of fear, where's that coming from? If it's not coming from God, it's coming from Satan. So you got to start analyzing, okay, who's behind this? Don't allow the devil to manipulate you. Don't allow the devil to pull your strings like a puppet. So understand that. I remember I was told a story about my grandmother. She was a side chick to a married man, and she wanted that marriage. She wanted him to be her husband. So she did witchcraft on him, on his marriage. They didn't get divorced, but she called on various demons on that marriage where they did not have a moment of peace in that marriage. So understand that once that spirit of anger, animosity start coming upon you towards someone else, check that. Check that. The devil is moving behind that. Check that. So now the devil is out to destroy that bond that you have with that person. The devil is out to destroy that marriage. You need to check that, bind it, and cast it out in Jesus' name. So understand that. I remember so many, counseling various marriages that were under attack. In the moment, I expose what the devil was doing, Satan lost his power. Satan lost his authority. I've had people tell me, oh, the marriage is done. It's hopeless. I'm completely out of love. Not knowing Satan has authority over emotions. Now, if you yield to it, now you have aligned with that spirit. But if you don't yield to it, it has no authority. You can cast it out. And once they start casting out the spirit of being indifferent towards my husband, I'm casting out the spirit of falling out of love with my wife. I'm casting out the spirit of taking my husband for granted. And boom, 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 one after another. And before you know it, they are head over heels. They love each other more than they ever did. That's the power of the God that we serve. That's what happens when you expose the hand of the devil. That is why it's so important for you to be in a ministry, for you to be in a church that understands the spiritual realm. That's not simply filling you up with emotions, filling you up with empty words. It's like you are going year after year and you have no power. You have no authority. Your kids are completely disconnected with God. The enemy is doing what he wants in the life of your kids. The enemy is doing what he wants in your finances. The enemy is doing what he wants in your health. The enemy is doing what he